but here's what's going on. Comet Ison approached and has now passed Mars. Mars went comet, and I observed it. I had other people observe it, and it might be one of the reasons that the government shut down, because the coma around Mars is now extremely visible. This is an event we have not seen in thousands of years. I am amazed at this, at the effect that took place. A number of days ago, actually on the 24th, Comet Ison went green. Comet Ison is, very interesting. And by the way, all of the hype you hear, the end of the world, it's a planet coming in, it's Nibiru, none of this is true. Right. Comet Ison is a relatively small comet. It has no direct path involving Earth at all. And so I just want to clarify that. But it's an extremely interesting comet, and I almost think, this is so important to hide this information from the public. It's so important to the so-called world leaders that I even have considered that the entire shutdown of the federal government is to hide the information regarding Comet Ison. The timing is very strange. October 1st was the first day that Comet Ison really started to interact with Mars. And like I say, this is an event we have not seen in 3,500 years or more as Earthlings. And the fact that a comet would interact with a planet, and then right now the planet itself is going comet. I've received emails from other people who have observed this too. My personal, I've been up myself many, many nights looking at this, and my viewing conditions this morning were absolutely beyond crystal clear. And I watched this going on for, way more than an hour with extremely good equipment. What's interesting is all of the NASA equipment is offline, and that data is being taken. NASA is quiet as a church mouse. All of their websites are offline, and I suspect that the majority of scientists are being barred from seeing this. They're out on the street, and like many people, when they're off the job, so to speak, when the government ain't paying them, they're not there. They cannot go into their facility. They cannot do their job. They can't be a scientist and say, I'm so interested in my science that even if you don't pay me, I'll go do it. No, their door is shut. They're locked out.
They're locked out.
Yeah, absolutely. So the scientists themselves cannot see the data that is coming in. And, of course, the military is around. The Tier 1 level military and the scientists that work with the military get to see the data. But that'll never get to you and me. So right now I'm the only source reporting actual live data from Comet Ison. So that's what a strange situation.
But this
event is astronomically, in terms of astronomical history, is an event that is, like I say, extremely important because we have not witnessed a comet come this close to a planet in that long, certainly in modern history. So to see Mars interact with the comet, first the comet starting to interact, turns green, develops the sunward spike, then connects with Mars. Now, I want to tell you what the data that NASA is hiding and the military, what it is showing.
Please.
It is showing auroras on Mars. It's showing the interaction of the electrical discharges between the comet and Mars. It's showing all of a sudden the comet brightening tremendously, which it is right now. It has grown tremendously over the last day. And then Mars developing a comet coma, literally about the size of a quarter the size of the full moon in the sky, and it's very visible. So this is This is an astronomical event of historical proportions, and NASA is shut down.